Game of Thrones fanboys, you may want to click off the video and retreat to your safe space along with the rest of your liberal, offended, cancel culture cronies, because I drop one thing here. I speak one language. I provide one service. That is truth. That is honesty. And quite frankly, Game of Thrones fanboys, your little sensitive, spoiled ass ears are not primed for the truth bomb I'm about to deploy onto this platform. You see, a lot of people love Game of Thrones, but there's this universal agreement that seasons 7 and 8 are trash. Like, we can clown on those seasons because everybody hates them. Well, I have two revelations for you Game of Thrones fanboys. If you're still on the video, you fucking little twats, you bad taste loving clowns. Number one, Game of Thrones was trash well before seasons 7 and 8. All right? First season was good. Second season was great. Third season, phenomenal. Season 4 started to go downhill. Season 5 was absolutely terrible. And season 6 put me to sleep. Seriously, somebody, some Thrones fanboy in the comments, explain to me what happened in season 6, because I don't remember. I don't think anybody remembers. I think the cast showed up on set to get a fat payday for a season that literally no plot points progressed through. Complete trash. But disregarding that point for a second here, clowns, disregarding that point for a second, you Game of Thrones cocksuckers, let me unleash the biggest truth bomb for you to hear. Game of Thrones seasons 7 and 8 were some of the finest television I have ever seen. They amped up the pace, they kicked that motherfucker into high gear, and they deployed plot twist after plot twist. Literal moment-to-moment action that a series known for putting its audience to sleep hadn't seen in years. Talk about how to fix a floundering show. My God, The Walking Dead, take notes. When it takes literal 3 to 4 episodes to get to your next big plot point, your next big twist, you're doing something wrong. In season 7 and season 8, there was a goddamn plot twist every episode. It was perfect. They cut out all the bullshit. It's a dialogue-heavy show. I understand that. But when you cut out all the bullshit, talking about all these ancient-ass motherfuckers and trying to learn the names of the houses and how many Targaryens they were, and George R.R. Martin loves people with the same name, so he uses the same name in multiple families and houses. It's all bullshit. Cut that shit out. Speak about the important stuff and move that shit along. Oh my God. Thank God for Game of Thrones season 7 and 8. Literally saved the series. Literally saved the series that was on the brink of death, and it concluded in a fantastic and well-timed episode, one of the greatest finales I've ever seen. And now we're back for House of the Dragon, which unfortunately looks god-awful. It looks like the worst show I have ever seen in my life. First off, nobody gave a fuck about the Targaryens. Nobody gave a fuck about them. When we watch Game of Thrones, we're wanting to see the Baratheons, we're wanting to see the Lannisters, we're wanting to see the Starks. All right? Nobody gave a flying fuck about Daenerys. Nobody thought that she was relevant for the first 7 seasons. Her plot points, her sections of the show that would come on when she was over there in the fucking sand dunes playing Dragon Mother and pretending to liberate slaves, even though it was motivated purely by self-interest, so she would bolster her army. Yeah, what a saint. Fucking bitch. Anyway, getting back to the point, those sections of the show were dedicated piss breaks in my house. We didn't even have to pause the show because we knew that one of 3 things was happening. Either there was a bunch of unnecessary exposition and dialogue. Daenerys was talking about, oh, woe is me. I'm going to go reclaim the throne that was taken from me. Bitch, your family lost it fair and square. Robert Baratheon used his fucking hammer to seize the throne from your sick in the head fucking father, and that's that. You want it, go take it. Or number 3, there was some literal side quest. I've never seen a side quest in a movie or TV show before, but literal side quest, another obstacle preventing her from going to Westeros. All right, oh, I gotta get my dragons, and then I gotta get an army, and oh no, Jorah's sick, and oh no, I don't have any companions, and I gotta fuck this other guy, and I don't know who I want to be with. Who the fuck cares? Dedicated piss breaks. If not, this show aired late. The Daenerys sections were there to prime you to go to sleep. Now, you might just be saying, dead metal. You're just ranting at this point. This isn't a video about Game of Thrones. Well, this is in the Game of Thrones universe, and it's relevant because the Targaryens were the weak point. They were the footnote. They were the fucking skid mark on the underpants of Game of Thrones. Nobody gave a flying fuck. That's why nobody took her seriously when she rode a dragon into Westeros and burned fucking King's Landing to the ground. Nobody thought that was plausible. Everybody hated it. I personally thought it was one of the greatest moments in television history, but I digress. Let's focus on public opinion. Nobody liked that arc. All right? Nobody liked that arc. And now we need a whole series dedicated to these blonde-haired buffoons, these inebriated, incestuous little twits. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about the Targaryens. I don't care about the House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon, more like House of the Nap, because every time those blonde-haired bitches are on screen, it puts me to sleep. I just can't take it. My lord, why do we need 10,000 Game of Thrones spinoffs? This is just the one. There's going to be more. There's going to be more. Martin's writing one right now that focuses on the White Walkers. Literal fucking stumbling zombies. We need an entire series dedicated to them. What a goddamn joke. But this is what you clowns like. So let's just keep funding all the Game of Thrones spinoffs in the world. Let's just keep throwing money at a series that is dead in the water. All right? Series finale aired in 2018. Nobody talks about Thrones anymore. But yet we have to revive it because it's a money train. And HBO, well, we know one thing about HBO. They latch themselves and their greedy little paws onto anything that generates revenue. That's why we are getting a third-rate Last of Us series starring clowns like Pedro Pascal. Yes, monotone range Mandalorian Pedro Pascal as Joel. That's why they're allowing SJW warrior himself, Neil Druckmann, to direct an episode of that show because they get fucking money by appealing to these Karens of the world. And what do you want to bet? House of the Dragon is going to do the same shit. It's going to be social justice warrior-filled bullshit because we can't let a good piece of media or fiction stand on its own. HBO are shills for the modern Karens of the world, and it is absolutely disgusting. It makes me fucking sick thinking about it because this is my industry, and I'm seeing it die before my eyes. And House of the Dragon marks a turning point, a critical point of contention regarding this medium, folks. Television is on its way out. Nobody cares anymore. They know they're milking. They know they're milking away at that dried up old leathery ass titty that is Game of Thrones. Martin isn't going to finish the last book. Do you think that motherfucker cares about finishing the books at all? He's got so many millions from all the simpletons they lured in with their trash TV show that finishing it is the worst thing that he could do. He only stands to disappoint people further if he releases those last two books. If he never releases it and dies, then the man, at worst, they can say, oh, poor Martin, he didn't get to finish his books. Meanwhile, if he pumps them out, disappointment reigns abroad because nobody's going to be happy. Nobody's going to be happy. Thrones fanboys are among the worst fandom I have ever seen. And I have seen some shit, folks. I have been to BronyCon. I have seen the Doctor Who fanboys have a meltdown over who the next actor is inheriting a role older than time itself. And I have seen the Harry Potter fanboys completely collapse in a bed of tears. Because J.K. Rowling announced something on her Twitter regarding the sexuality of a third-rate secondary character. Now, what the fuck is that? But the Thrones fanboys top them all. The Thrones fanboys are a whole other breed. The Thrones fanboys are the dumbest. Dumb as rocks. Not even dumb as rocks. Dumb as fucking dirt, knuckle-dragging Neanderthals. Because they're going to tune in to this shoddily produced, lazily put-together spinoff that's going to do nothing for the lore and is going to do everything for Martin and HBO's pockets, and they're going to think it's good television. I have a spoiler, not a prediction. House of the Dragon is not good. House of the Dragon is that bottom-tier spinoff TV like Angel. You Buffy fanboys remember that trash Angel? This is Angel of the Game of Thrones universe. Nobody's gonna watch this shit, and those that do, those few dedicated 12 or so neckbeards who reside in their mother's basement permanently propped up on disability and unemployment who actually have time to watch trash TV like this are going to find one thought lingering in their mind, just one thought after the credits roll on both the first and last episode. This might motivate me to get the fuck off my fat ass, lose some weight, get a job, and start being a productive member of society. Because if I'm subject to trash like what I just saw to watch until the end of time, until I make a change in my life, I refuse. Yes, the neckbeards will rise up and become members of society. Congratulations. The worst TV show in the world, House of the Dragon, has managed to accomplish something instead of bringing the world down. It managed to get these fat, lazy millennials off of their asses for once in their life and reconsider what it is the hell they're doing, because they would rather make all these significant life changes like losing weight, seeking employment, and moving out of their parents' house where they can live rent-free. Also, they don't have time to dedicate to your trash TV show. Fuck Thrones, fuck Martin, fuck D&D, fuck HBO, and fuck anybody who thinks this shit looks good. You're the problem with my industry, and you can get the hell out.